Y'all know I'm nosy as fuck, right? But I do it for you. Story time. So if you don't follow me yet, hello, my name is Sean. I'm mostly known on TikTok for reading the fine print, reading terms and conditions, community guidelines. But I also investigate for the greater good, I would like to believe. And when this opportunity presented itself during a VidCon panel, I had to jump on it because I had so many questions about TikTok. So for those of you who didn't attend VidCon this year, there were a lot of panels for creators that had access to people who worked from TikTok, who talked about the For You page, how it actually optimizes content, what videos are and aren't shown and why they aren't shown in the first place. And they briefly talked about something called the content maturity level system, and a lot of you didn't know that TikTok has rolled this out and has started testing it. For those of you who have never heard about the content level system, let me tell you about it, and you can tell I'm very excited about this because it addresses so many ethical and moral dilemmas or gray areas when it comes to content moderation and who should see it and who shouldn't see it. You know that scene from The Sandlot? Forever. Okay, let me get back. Around this time last year, TikTok made a very public post, but no one read it. It was by Cormac Keenan, head of Trust and Safety. And the Trust and Safety team, as well as other teams that are closely related to that team itself, released this, and they talked about content levels being released and tested on TikTok. And as someone who has read thousands of platform policies, I've seen it evolve over the past, 6 years, and for YouTube, it's been 18 years. TikTok has actually started to acknowledge the fact that a lot of platform guidelines are very strict. They have to be in order to protect their users. However, there are so many gray areas when it comes to educational content that we need to know as a society. And how do we filter and then recommend those videos to the appropriate people to make sure, one, they're safe, or two, they're old enough to receive that content in the first place? Well, if you didn't know, TikTok has started to rate our videos. And I'm not talking about the engagement, I'm talking about overtly mature themes or complex topics and themes. Now, TikTok is comparing this level system to like a movie theater rating like PG-13, PG, R, NC-17, stuff like that. And it's understandable because you would never let a kid that's under the age of 18 go to a rated R movie if it's very graphic. With that said, TikTok's version essentially allocates you points. The higher the points, the more mature or complex the video. But that's where the question started, because I realized, how are these points allocated? How many can we get? What do we do to not get those points allocated to our account? And before I go any farther with this video, I just want to thank Jessica. One, you're amazing. Thank you so much for hearing me out. Now I actually know that TikTok really listens to us. I firmly believe in the power of transparency, specifically for like large tech companies, and being more transparent, or to an extent, is very beneficial to the company, but also the consumer and the user. So I asked a bunch of questions that would benefit you, my followers, my community, the people who watch these videos. And although it may take a week to get these answers, I want to make sure I present this in a video in a way that I'm doing all my due diligence, I'm doing my investigation correctly, and I'm also presenting my findings in a way that is fair for both parties, both you and TikTok, and also me. Even though I know some industry secrets, I know when to keep my mouth shut, because my genuine goal for this investigation is to give you a more in-depth, better understanding of how TikTok works, how you can post better videos, while also showing you that over time, TikTok has evolved faster than any other platform. If you didn't know, TikTok is relatively like 6 years old, YouTube is 18. But they're actually moving very fast. They're behind the scenes busting their asses. Follow so you don't miss the video.